I guess you go ahead and tell the Vorn that.
Yeah.
And you get a boost because they have already led to the convincing. Well, he led to the convincing.
Can I retroactively go back and be the silent rich type? Just be like,
It is now time for me to do the royal dad.
Let's see, your deception. You actually, so you're kind of. Oh yeah, you have a point in that. So you got a yellow and a green. Hey, guys, the one person who doesn't need the boost has a boost because she actually has a rank in deception.
Deception.
Disgrace.
He's good. Oh, you got a triumph. So he is super convinced.
or you can use your triumph to help to make him convinced of my thing.
Or you can use that triumph to make him amenable to selling his story.
Or you can make it to where John's story, before John even says anything, is believable. So do you have a good backstory for yours?
Kind of.
Do you think you'll need the triumph? What's your deception? Because that does matter.
Just stamps and
My deception.
Is it 2 green?
Yeah.
He might need it then.
Okay.
Because Vorn, just so you know, I'll let you guys know since he's the last one. Vorn's vigilance is a green and a yellow.
Makes sense.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have talk the talk.
Oh, would that have increased something for your...
Let's see. When making a knowledge skill check, the character may spend 1 destiny point to substitute knowledge on the world. Knowledge sweet rise.
So go ahead, John, and talk to Vorn. Convince him. Tell him about yourself.
I'm just gonna tell you that pretty much just the person they brought along to praise the goods.
Ah, an appraiser. Very nice. Understandable. Well, and he believes you. He believes you. And so, as you can see, my tech is some of the tech that my company offers is some of the finest. And he shows you to some of the weapons now. Now that he believes you guys.
Interesting.
And you notice that some of it is more advanced than some of the stuff that you've noticed the CTC had.
That's quite interesting. And how much would you say your company would be willing to sell these technologies for?
Yes, since we will be doing a consistent contract basis. Yearly, we're looking at maybe maybe 200,000 a year.
200,000. That is quite a large sum, and for a small business like ours. We only opened our doors not a month ago.
Understandable, but considering we have such, high class figures as yourselves, I figured there would probably be some deep pockets behind it.
Deep as those pockets may be, we still will have to. We're still on an uninhabited planet that needs oodles of farming equipment, which your company is going to provide us with. But we can't get that all started and then start reciprocating those funds into your company.
That is true. Well, we don't. We don't. Like you said, we don't just provide weapons. We have other equipment that you will be receiving.
Would you be willing to do it for 100?
What about 150?
150? Ooh, I'll take the 2 strains. It's only influence him to be with my charm.
All right.
I'm gonna put my hater blockers on. Slide them down my nose. Wink.
All right. What's your charm again?
1 yellow, 2 green.
All right. Should work. Yep. He is convinced. All right. We can drop it to 100.
Excellent, excellent.
Alright, so I
And-
guess I will get my R4 to draw up the papers.
R4, but your droid is an R5 unit.
Did I say R5? Yeah, I did. Sorry. I will get my R5 to draw up the papers.
So, that R5, how good is it at general things?
It served me well. I've only recently acquired it.
Oh, yeah. Then your emotional attachment to it has yet to set in.
I wouldn't say that. I tend to have an affinity towards droids.
I would like to buy that droid. Whoops.
Did you knock... Can we say you knocked something over in-game?
So I knock over a...
Something,
I
like
knock
nothing...
a fiber sword off the back and it lands on the ground.
I'm not really ready to part with this droid quite yet. Seeing as I just acquired it. And the droid brings him his papers, and he starts to place
What
it
if
on
we
the
give
table.
you our pilot droid?
What? I am not for sale.
Yeah, but neither is this one.
Well, I would like to point out, it would not be a sale. It would be a trade.
The CTC did not give you permission for this. I am offended.
But my droid friend, look at it. It's so shiny. It has gold trim. I haven't seen a droid like this since my father's droid back on the wheel.
Well, I am only willing to sell the droid if you can pay me exactly what I paid for it, as it is still freshly
How much did you pay for it?
2 million credits.
You spent that much money on an R5 unit? I know they're rather rare these days, but still that much?
Well, as you can see, it has gems.
I mean, yes, the gems are nice, but they're not the best gems. I
It
take,
actually is.
like, I pick up.
You actually start to look at it, and you can tell he actually,
Oh.
like, this droid is worth 2 million
Whoa,
credits.
whoa. Are those kyber crystals? Are those black kyber crystals? Oh my!
I changed my thing.
I may come back. I have to go get some of Daddy's funds.
Understandable. At that point, we can make a deal again.
Yes.
So, now, as for this deal, who will be the signing party member?
I shall sign, but my name holds the most weight.
Alright, so you start to walk over, and he hands you a writing utensil to sign with. And just as you're about to reach the dotted line, 3 people walk in. Well, actually 2 people. Well, yeah, 3. 1, you do not recognize, but he is wearing a military uniform.
Yes.
Out of character, it is Mike Nova Smasher.
Yes.
2.
You know what's massive? Did we ever decide on the race for him?
No, we did not.
So you can just make it whatever.
Yeah. 2. I forget the race.
Nova Smasher is a Wookiee.
Oh, okay, he's a Wookiee. What's the race? I'm forgetting the names now. Neonubs.
No?
Neonubs. Anyways, that race walks in.
A dog?
No. Anyways, they walk in. It's out of game. It's Moonamb, the rebel leader that you guys know. Well, your current characters don't know, but your main characters do.
Okay.
And then 3, somebody you don't know, like even out of game. And that person, so that person is like, that person says, "Hello, everyone. I am here to announce the entrance of someone great. Their name."
Go ahead and sign that paper.
Oh, no, I was already
Their name is Imala. Do not implore her for compassion. Imala, do not beg her for forgiveness. Imala, do not ask her for mercy. Let's face it, you can't ask her for anything. And all of a sudden, there's a giant musical number as Imala walks in.
What did
Hey, John, there's your point. That was your entrance.
Yeah, sorry, you cut out.
Ha! It was so great.
So,
Yes.
where did these stormtroopers with guitars come from?
And you just see Imala walk out and start singing.
Is that a squib?
Mike Nova Smasher's like, okay, so anyways, we skip the rest of the song.
So we're just starting to walk towards the back door.
And Mike Nova Smasher's like, I recognize you fellows.
You do?
Yes, I have been keeping track of all the people that work for the CTC.
But it's been 5 days. We don't even officially work there.
I'm a moth. I keep track of everything.
You're a moth?
My name is Moth Nova Smasher.
Moth? No, Smasher. You're very articulate for a Wookiee.
Well,
He has an implant.
yeah. Well, I have to be for my position.
They let Wookiees be moths these days?
And what are you doing wearing Imperial outfits?
These are my day clothes.
Who do you think you are to wear such a high-ranking uniform?
At a game. What did I say my name was?
I'm Mike Kills
You said Lord something.
or Beaky something.
Yeah. And
It was
then
Beaky Beak?
it doesn't matter if you forget, it's fine.
I'm
was it Beakley?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I'm
I'll
Mike
go with Beaky.
Skill Killer.
Out of game, give me your name again.
My character's name?
Yeah, your actual character's name. Because Mike's going to know this stuff. He actually does do research on stuff.
K.S. Gloomsinger.
Okay.
I am Mike. I am Lord Beakley. The greatest of
And there's
my
like an
time.
echo.
I.
Is he using thaumaturgy? No, he's actually just standing next to...
Like, he's got really good acoustics where he's at.
And I find your presence here quite offensive to my work.
He's a moth. He's not
I'm not impressed. Also, you are no lord.
And also...
I can smell it. Which, as a Wookiee, he probably could.
Also, we're not violating any Imperial laws. These are decommissioned uniforms. I have one of my other law books.
And as Nova Smasher's speaking, Moo kind of walks out because he's like, I'm a rebel, and that's an Imperial.
So he walked in and saw all the singing and dancing stormtroopers and stuff.
Yeah. Imala comes in and is like, look, Nova Smasher. Leave them alone. I am here to recruit.
Ooh.
And
Is Amala Toki now?
and Imala starts to use the Force to sense which of you are Force users, or at least Force sensitive.
I think she already knows.
So let's see, it would be you, and that's it?
Yeah. I don't even know I'm force sensitive. I'm just like really good at talking.
Hey, John, your current character is not it, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, so just Kiari and Keontae's characters. Alright, so Imala says, you and you.
Why are you pointing at me? What do you need?
We must speak privately.
Milady, I believe you are mistaken.
She pulls out her lightsaber.
Whoa, what? Is that a lightsaber?
Milady-
Those aren't... I don't think you can legally have one.
It's red.
I don't think you
Out
can...
of game. What the fuck is she doing? She knows who I am. I work for her.
I don't know that.
I told you that the other day.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so just you. Let's rewind then. So we're rewinding, it's just you. She calls out.
I don't think you can legally have one of those. I'm just looking through my textbook. Yeah, it's right here. You can't have on the lightsaber unless you be named a Jedi sympathizer in prison.
She uses the Force to pull your book out of your hands and stabs it.
6:59.
And then she turns off her lightsaber and says, we must speak in private.
Why would you want to speak with me? I'm nobody. I'm a private detective looking for my father out in the outer rim. Newsflash.
Vaughn's like,
Sorry, I'm not as afraid on Noble as my companions, but I mean, this guy he jumps good. Why not get him? This person.
just so you know, we kind of, if you want to, you can, because after this, it's gonna just be them trying to talk their way out of Vaughn getting mad.
This person punches good, and they're special too. Look, I'm not nobility. I'm just some guy. These guys, they are, but I'm not.
Just so you know, you're admitting all this in front of Vaughn.
No, I'm admitting that I'm nobody. These guys are great guys.
I know, but you're admitting that you're after you've told a lie to Vaughn that you are.
Well, I have money.
Well, the paperwork's already signed.
Yeah.
Milady,
Yes.
please allow me to speak it on his behalf.
Okay.
Oh Lord Beaky, you will do that for me?
So, will you speak to him in private about what I feel you already know? I wish to speak.
You would speak out for a commoner like me?
I was going to speak to him about you.
You mean Inquisitor material?
Blink, 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 blinkily, blink, blink, blink.
Ah, and of course you're. We'll just say that you're using the Force to already tell him all of this.
Wait, I don't know how to do that.
Ah, well that
Okay,
is.
we could go to the other.
Oh yeah, so Amalo walks over with you.
What brings you to this neck of the woods?
I'm on Imperial business to make a deal with this great technological company.
Oh, we're on CTC business. They hire these rich people and me to go do this job. I kind of got added on last minute.
I see. He looks over at Vaughn. You haven't already made a deal with these. Just trying to think of a good word to call you guys.
Entrepreneurs.
I mean,
People.
our technology is on level with most Imperial science.
Yeah, but I mean, Nova Smasher is not exactly. I mean, to be fair, Nova Smasher is not fond of the CTC.
We just started. And we're equal opportunity hire.
Well, he's not fond specifically because of one name that's attached to the CTC.
Would he know Carl? No, Talon.
He knows C2.
Yeah, but he doesn't know his last name.
No, but he's not. But he knows who that C2 is attached to the company.
Yeah.
So.
That's racist.
No, it's just more personal. It's not racist.
I can't believe this movie. Look at how terrible of a person he is. Watching his people slave away to build the death.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, he's not the first Wookiee to be okay with it.
Yeah, what's that one Wookiee guy from the Afro comics?
Yeah.
He
Well,
works directly with
Black Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, he works directly with the Empire multiple times. You're a moth, huh?
Yes, I have been recently promoted to such.
Cool. So you got information on people, right?
Yes, I actually know who you really are.
Yeah, I just told you. I'm a private detective.
Yes, I already knew that.
And, I mean...
I do not know who your father is, if that's what you're getting at.
So I guess I have been kind of open with asking you about information on such things. You don't have a hinge? I mean, all I have is this journal. It mentions this Nautilin.
Well, I know Nautilin.
Uh-huh.
I don't like him.
Mm.
I don't think he could be. Let me see that. He looks through the journal. Would the journal lead him to believe it's C2?
White Nautilin, cybernetic arm.
So yes, the information in it
Yeah,
would.
him, like, it's loose enough that he would immediately jump to the only white Nautilin he knows.
Well, actually, I think I might know. I still don't like him.
Oh. Will you tell me?
He works for the Empire.
Okay. And
He's a scientist.
okay, that's all. That's in here. You're not giving me anything, man. Look, I've been searching in the galaxy for 15 years since the Clone Wars.
He may theoretically be dead.
Theoretically, how can you be theoretically dead? You're either dead, or you're not, or you're missing.
His body's dead, but his mind is not.
You're speaking gibberish to me, man. It makes sense.
He transported his mind to a different body.
How?
Science.
You can't just say science and expect that to be the solution to everything.
Look, I don't understand it completely. I am still studying it myself.
Like, what, are you trying to do the same thing?
Not for me personally, I just wish to know so I can benefit off of it, financially speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could you imagine how much money you could make with such a technology?
Millions.
Exactly. Look, how about this? Let's make a deal.
Mm,
I will give you the information you want. I will give you his name. At least the name I know. And in return, you will figure out how he transferred his mind over to a new body.
mm,
And you will tell me.
That's tempting, but I could be potentially betraying my potential father doing something like that. Potentially.
Well, it could be between us. I won't tell him.
Mm,
You could always claim a spy found out. There's plenty of spies within his organization.
um,
Out of game, he is bluffing about the other spies.
I don't know. How about you give me the information, and then I will get back to you on that. Wink. I'll take it over to a stranger to show you influence him.
Okay.
The yellow too green.
Oh, man. Okay, I need the book again, because I had the page for his stats.
Your force is weak with this one.
I don't know why I have the voice. I just think I'm really charming, and that every time I wink, good things happen usually.
Now, let's see.
Yeah, that's totally how it works.
Let's see, he has... Ooh, how nice for him. If I remember correctly, vigilance is willpower, right? Or is it presence?
Vigilance is will. Yeah.
Okay, I had it right the first time. Thank you. How nice for the moth. You failed. He has a and I gave you a boost. He has two vigilance.
Okay.
And he says, well, we'll see. How about this? I'll just give you the name, and if you choose to help me out, I'll pay you more afterwards.
Sure. We can go with that.
And if you choose not to, then that's fine. Let's just call this becoming friends. Don't you think it would be nice to have
acquaintances?
Fair enough. But don't you think it would be nice to have an acquaintance in high places?
Are you saying that 'cause you're taller than me?
His name is C2.
C2?
That's the name he goes by anyways.
C2? What would... Does his name start with two C's? Do both his names start with... What?
Out of game would Nova Smasher know that?
He would know
Car.
Binks.
The other name he goes by is Car Binks.
Binks? Like the Gungan clan? This is some.
He was, from what I have seen in his back, the information that I'm allowed to see about his life, he was raised by Gungans.
Raised by Gungans? Oh, okay, you've given me a lot to process. Oh, and who's the furry one? Not you. The white one.
Ah, that would be Imala.
Who's Imala?
She is important to the Imperial effort.
That's all you're gonna give me?
Technically, she's a higher rank that even I am not allowed to say.
Like, what?
I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, I am literally not allowed to say what she is. Also, I don't know. They do not tell me. Okay, so do we want to jump over to Imala and the other conversation?
Meanwhile, in the other room.
Hello, Grand Inquisitor.
Hello. I was just doing my job to make sure that I could recruit as many as I could.
Ma'am, you're really making my assignment more difficult than it needs to be. And that one, he's useless. He doesn't even know what the force. He doesn't even know he has the force.
Not everybody does starting out.
He just thinks that if he winks hard enough that things they get better.
Well, we can teach him.
The thing is,
I did not always know I had the Force.
Yeah, and you only found out like 6 months ago.
it's different though. Oh. Frankly, I think he'll be more of use of us outside than inside. Ultimately, he's harmless to our cause.
So you think he'll do more damage to them than to us if he's part of them?
Yeah, I'll be honest. If he joined us, you would just end up killing him in frustration.
Well, I mean, I do have to cut off a limb from everybody.
Yeah, about that. I really miss that half of my tail.
Because out of game, she's keeping the tradition of that everybody lost a limb. Because the first set of Inquisitors, Vader cut off a limb of everybody as part of their initiation.
You know how embarrassing it is to have such a short tail? And I can't get a mechanical one because it weighs too much.
Well, I had to keep traditions alive somehow. And it only gives you the anger that you need to truly grasp the dark side.
Oh, please. Oh, I have more than enough anger. That was bad.
Good. Alright. So, what are you planning to do from here?
Well, my assignment is still the same. We can use the CTC to try to find the en route to the rebels. And if not, still what information I can from them.
And we also have to find a way to use both the rebels and the CTC to take down the Emperor and Vader.
Of course. And since the Empire continues to keep up its side of the bargain, I will continue to keep mine. For that.
That's when you go back home and find out that your entire fleet was in the slave for the past 5 years while you've been on this assignment.
Now I remember the discussion, actually. The out-of-game discussion, I remember it.
I could check it out.
No, they're actually Bellic believes in actually keeping his side of the bargains. Unlike the rest of the Empire.
And since your Empire has kept its word all these years, I will continue to fight for you.
Imala lets you leave, and Imala starts to head out. Mike Nova Smasher heads out.
Mr. Nova Smasher.
Because he realizes that he came too late to make a deal.
I have taught her lady. I have talked to her ladyship, and there has been a misunderstanding about you that I have cleared up.
Oh, good. Because I honestly don't want to join the military. That whole thing just screams of army recruitment, and I want to be an independent citizen.
Alright, so you guys all head back to your ship. Well, the ship that you were given to ride with for now. The droid returns with you with the contract in hand, because the droid picked it up. Not trusting any of you to hold it for them.
So
Thank you, my loyal servant, for grabbing the proper documents.
I only grabbed it to ensure none of you forgot it.
honestly speaking, after I took a picture of it, I just didn't really care about it anymore. We have a picture of it. We don't need the official document.
But
Well, the CTC wishes for the official document.
Who in this? Oh yeah, I know exactly who in the CTC would want the physical document. The same person that it gave us that would make physical documents for us to read for the contract.
Jeremy.
No. What's his face?
Well, Jeremy's the one that gave you the contracts.
Yeah, but the person who would make them, manual guy.
Oh, yeah, Xander.
Yeah, Xander, because he's like, no, we can't do our contracts in.
In digital, they won't hold up.
No.
You have to have a physical copy as well as a digital copy.
Actually, what I was thinking was like, as long as I make them use physical copies, they can't get rid of me.
Because they won't hold up against them. They'll just say, oh, it's not real, we faked it.
Well, actually, I was gonna say no, because the droid could do his job so much better if they were all digital.
Yeah, but I was going to say, like, Xander would be like, they would just say that they faked that we faked the documentation. Especially when we have that extra clause that they belong to us for all time.
But this one feels that this mission was a success.
I don't know, that whole song and dance number kind of was excessive in the middle. I feel like he drove the plot away from what it normally would be going towards.
So, anyways, you
This
guys.
one does not understand what you mean.
So you guys eventually make it to back a few days, another 5 days.
Gotta go back in time.
We're not going back in time.
So, all right. So you guys made it. All right. All these characters have. So of course you guys meet with River and Jeremy, and they're like, they take the paperwork from the droid and they say, "Good work. You have accomplished your job for this assignment. You may use the contract dormitories for contract workers."
So when do I get to officially join the company?
Soon.
And our payment, yes?
Yes. So they transfer 1,500 credits to each of you. Because you guys worked for 10 days.
I was saying 150 after group.
Oh. Okay, then in that case it would be 2, 3.
Because we
4.
don't want the inflation problem that we had last time.
Yeah, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 4. So 375 credits each.
Oh, it's Beakleby. Beakleby.
Beakleby.
Dan Bull, Beakleby.
Lord Beakleby is displeased with this amount.
She didn't. She
That's
has.
enough to live for a year in the Empire. You all
You
have,
live long.
375.
and that's enough to buy. That's enough to live off in the CTC base.
Let's see. She hasn't used any of her
a
credits,
couple years.
so Shizu has 2875.
I have 375. Got that 1,500 credits I got, I immediately spent all of it.
Don't worry, I have my 675.
And I'm gonna give everybody 10 credits for that.
10 credits and
Yeah.
10 experience.
Well, I mean 10 experience. My bad. Not credits. 10 experience. Thank you.
The experience is permanent.
Yeah. So an extra 10. And now it's. That way we don't have the XP problem that we had.
Yeah, XP inflation.
Hey, you! Yeah, you watching the video. It's me, Toki Supreme. I'm here to let you know that if you enjoyed this video, you need to like and subscribe. Also, if you want more Star Wars adventures from us, you should check out Escape Reality Films' Patreon page, which you can find in the link below. If you don't do at least one of those, I will send my army of Wookiees after you. I am the machine! Cuckoo, Cachoo! Ice cream!